worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, yeah, I ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. Oh, oh. Okay, so I just listened to that song. It got me all hype. I'm up in the morning and I'm all hype. You can't get at me. Okay, so ladies, it's not all about rap. Sometimes you can just sing it, and just feel the music. You just be grooving like So I got this little soul music I'm about to play, and what I realize is everybody likes Beyonce, unless you're just simple and you hating on the girl. So this is a little Beyonce. I made this little groove too. All of my good pony students, all of my good pony students, all of my good pony students, all of my good. If you want to get your grades up in class, just walk in, trying to do your own thing. Mr. Thomas on a trip, he's gonna give you lit if you don't do what he says. Now you're in here, you gotta learn what you need to do to get the grades, get organized, and stay nice and new. If you like it, then you gotta get organized. If you like it, then you gotta get organized. If you like it, then you gotta get organized. If you like it, then you gotta get organized. Don't be mad if you can't get your grades up. Don't be mad if you can't get your grades up. Don't be mad if you can't get your grades up. Don't be mad if you can't get your grades up. If you're mad, can't get your grades up. Don't be mad if you can't get your grades up. Don't be mad if you can't get your grades up. Don't be mad if you can't get your grades up. I love this song. Okay, we'll stop. Fella, I guarantee you got that one girl song. It comes on, you be like, yeah, Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus. Let's see what's another song that you'll probably be jumping to. Ego. Okay, but now we gotta get started, okay? So, first thing we do is a bell ringer, and today is the 28th, October 28th. It's almost Halloween. It's almost the end of the month. So, let's get it jumping. Here we go. Let's see, get this where you guys can see it. Okay, so in physics class, your friend, here, it's easy if I look at it like this. In physics class, your friend designs and conducts an experiment in order to determine whether the shape of an object affects how fast it falls to the ground when dropped out of a second floor window. You find the results very interesting and would like to repeat the experiment yourself. What would be the most useful to you in order to do so? Okay, so I'm going to leave it up there for you guys to look at for just a hot second. Okay, you have a couple of options. Letter A, your friend's notes taken during the experiment. So his notes. A box of the object dropped. A box of the objects dropped. Or your friend's hypothesis. That's my alarm. Woke up early. Your friend's hypothesis. Or, last but not least, the window from which your friend dropped the objects. Okay, so you got 4 options here. Now, the way you're going to do this, you want to think about what's the question asking her. It's asking what will be most useful for you to repeat the experiment. But what is his experiment? So let's see. He wants to know whether the shape of an object affects how fast it falls when dropped from a second floor window. Okay? A object, not a certain object, a object. And he says a second floor window, not a certain second floor window. Okay, so those few words, those little words, a, okay, tell you a lot. Okay, so he's talking about a object and a window. So based on that, we can kind of rule out B, which says that a box of the objects dropped, because we're not talking about those individual objects. He's talking about a object. Then he says, D is the window from which your friend dropped the object. Okay, again, we're not talking about a window, we're talking about a second floor window. So any second floor window will be fine. So that leaves us with A and C. A and C. Now we're trying to understand what would help us repeat the experiment. So you want to do the experiment over. Which one would be more helpful? An hypothesis or his notes? Well, notes tell you pretty much, if they're good notes, they should tell you pretty much anything. I'm pretty dark on it. It's okay. But here we go. So notes tell you pretty much anything. But an hypothesis just tells you if, then, because. So which one gives us more information? I think it's the notes. And I'm right, the notes. So the correct answer is A. So on the sheet I just passed out, your class activity sheet for October 28th, you're going to circle A. Then I need you to write the reason why. We just went over in class, so that should be really easy for you guys, okay? Now, today, since it's a shortened class period, I want you guys to think about organization, okay? So today is all about organization, because really, believe it or not, organization is key to any experiment and also to any society, any person. You have to be organized in order to be successful. Jay-Z, organized. Chief Keef, I don't know, but you think about Chief Keef is like down here. Jay-Z is like, whoa. So organization is really key. You talk about Kobe, way up here. You talk about LeBron, he's up here somewhere. But then you talk about Daquan Cook, bomb. You talk about you, okay. So if you want to get up here with Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, you got to get more and more organized. Okay, so organization is key, especially when it comes to the community and the economy. It's so key. Okay, so we're going to talk about organization a little bit, and I'm going to pass out these sheets that will help us get organized. Okay, so that's the goal for today. So if you want to just sit tight while I pass out these papers, that'd be excellent. But please don't be out of your seats, because we got a lot of work to do. Thank you. Have a good day. That's like from Finding Nemo. She goes,